Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. This is a review for Love After Lockup. Honey, they still delusional? Yes, they are. Yes, they are all delusional in one way or the other, be it good, bad, or indifferent. The delusions have to stop somewhere, and usually the delusions stop once they go back to prison, okay? But nonetheless, I am here to have a conversation with y'all about our favorite guilty pleasure, which is prisoners and their wives or husbands who they don't know, okay? But happy Saturday to all the JayBirds and stuff, okay? I just finished the episode and it did not disappoint. Okay, we know, once we have new couples, that's when it really gets good. And this is a really, good season. Okay, I don't know why it takes them so long to give us newness, okay, but they did nonetheless. Now, why I think one of my names, I don't know that. But I'm like, why is on the right? Anyway, so again, I hope everybody's having a great Sunday, no Saturday, a great Saturday. We will be live tomorrow for. Why is my stuff out of order? I'm trying to get the pictures in order because I didn't do that beforehand, honey. I'm trying to do that before I get on camera. But I mean that be. But yeah, I hope everybody having a great Saturday. Tomorrow we will be live for Love and Marriage Huntsville, and also because y'all know the degree come on tonight. So tomorrow will be Love and Marriage Huntsville, also Ready to Love will be reviewed tomorrow around 3 or 4 p.m. and stuff. Okay, but again, let me get up here. Hey, y'all. You've been waiting on this with me, too. I've been waiting as well, okay? I wish I could have watched it last night, but I was just, up doing other things or whatever. But we are here today to do what we do, which is, just see if anybody will stop being a little bit insane with the person they met in prison. Okay, can't wait for this one. Hello, hey to all the people. Hey to all the people. Hello. Hey, I hope y'all have already hit the little like button. Okay, round here doing everything and everything. Okay, Monique said, "Love man was." Yes, we will get into all of the things that was said in this episode. But y'all know, first things first, if you have not done so already, I hope you will make sure to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, dot. Okay, why I feel like my braids is all tangled up, honey? I got my ponytail holder in this thing, and I can't get my braids out, y'all. It's really weird. I don't know how the ponytail holder got locked up in my brains. Anyway, but yes, subscribe to the channel. Okay, make sure to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twitter. Y'all know to please like the video. Y'all also know to make sure to comment in the comment section because this is a conversation between me and y'all and them and they and everybody in between. Okay, y'all know that after we done around here to share the video because sharing is caring, okay? Share me with those you love so they can love me too, okay? Now, I'm here. Hi, I just had to get myself, oh, Lord, trying to rush and get on camera, honey. But, okay, now we're here. I done washed my face with my good old Fenty stuff, which is why I was about 5 minutes late. Okay, I got my hair out the ponytail and had to put my little sweatshirt on because you can't be on camera without a shirt, okay? And that's how sometimes we in the house. Anyway, people, okay? Not don't you, you. It's a good show. Well, it's a good-ish show. Okay, it takes time to grow to love the folk. Okay, but I am happy that you're just here for me. Okay, for me. The new love of the Lockup is so messy, and I love it. It is. It is. I think the thing I love the most is I do not feel like anyone is around here faking it. I don't feel like anyone is just trying to be on camera. The foolishness seems to be real, and that's the best thing I think ever because we've had seasons before where it is usually the same people in the continuation of their story, and it gets a little bit like, oh, y'all lying, this can't be real, this cannot be what it is. And so for me, I feel like, okay, we can genuinely either dislike these folks or like these folks for who they are showing us they are. I broke a nail. Did I break a nail, Jesus? Yes, I did. Lord Jesus. But that is what I love about this season, okay? Because seems very, very real, okay? Yes, if you want to bless me with whatever, you can. Cash App is always accepted. It ain't required, okay? It's not required, but it is 100% accepted, okay? JayLeesCorner, always keep yourself a good little clip nearby because nail breakers, is stupid. Okay. Anyway, let's get into what we came here to get into, which is this foolishness. Now, the first couple up we have is Aries and Cameron. I feel like we're not getting anything much from them. We've only really seen with like 2 scenes with them, so they're kind of boring right now. Okay, maybe later on in the season, because we only 4 episodes into this season, maybe it'll get better with them or whatever. So they're up first, of course. Now he just got out. Okay, he's freshly out. Okay, still with the afro, still looks a bit prison dirty. Prison dirty just means you look like you just got out of prison, and prison leaves a bit of a dingy tinge to you. Okay, everybody who's in prison comes out a bit dingy. That ain't no tea, no shade. That ain't me being mean or rude. I'm just saying, hey, it ain't my fault that it's not that much son in prison. It ain't my fault that they don't have the best of bad. Somebody works in prison. That's not my fault. Not at all. Okay. Hey ma, that's my mama. Hey mama. You know what I'm saying? What again? They out. He has 24 hours. Okay, not a Muppet. Now he look like a Muppet. Not a Muppet of Jim Jones. Oh, that is funny. Oh God. Okay. Anyway, so he has 24 hours before he has to, check into the halfway house. Now he was in prison here in Michigan. Okay, and he has to drive. They have to drive to Kentucky. Okay, and she lives in Florida. I'm like, how does someone from Florida meet up with a man who's in prison in Michigan who has to then drive his ass to Kentucky? I'm like, how does any of that even work? How does it work anyway? So, again, they have to drive, get on the highway to hell, if you ask me. Okay. Now, he tells her how being in jail gave him tons of content. Okay. There's tons of content for him to be able to get on it. Because, he's a famous rapper. Remember? He's a famous rapper. Okay. And she met him because she saw his stuff out here on the YouTube streets or whatever. And I'm like, look. I mean, was he a popular YouTube rapper? Because a popular YouTube rapper, in my opinion, is different than a world-renowned rapper, a world-famous rapper. I mean, I'm kind of popular on YouTube to those who follow me, okay? But there are many of folks who have no idea who I am. So I'm kind of popular on my YouTube channel for those who follow me, okay? But if you ask someone who have no idea what my channel is, they can't say, oh, I don't know her, so we don't know him. So maybe he's popular on the YouTube rapping streets, okay? That could be what it is. Anyway, he tells her that he has all these ideas because he was in prison, and the prison life, for these 30 whatever months or whatever he did, gave him, how long was he there? He was in there for 2 years. So the 2 years he spent in prison, okay, for trafficking, okay, that he has all this content now to do these amazing rap songs. He wants to do these wild 2 Live Crew, not porn, but almost porn videos or whatever. He wants girls on girls. He wants all this stuff that to me makes no sense, okay? I'm like, sir, what did prison help you do that makes you think that you can make porn videos that's not porn, but close to it? I'm like, what kind of stuff were you seeing in prison that made your mind go there? I mean, I can get it. It's hardcore. That's fighting. I've been fighting for my life. But I mean, I'm leave that be. He wants to do these wild, crazy videos. And she's like, no. Okay, there are boundaries because you are now in a relationship. Okay, I know how videos be, and I don't want no parts of that. Okay, boyfriend of mine who I just met, Cameron, we don't want that. We don't want that. I said, ma'am, Cameron looked like Cameron gonna do what he wants to do, and that's just what it is. I mean, I don't know, okay, but he said, you right. You right. I get it. Now, again, as she said, and they both said, because he has to be at the halfway house by like 9 a.m. Okay. And so they had 24 hours to drive from Michigan to Kentucky to get him to the little halfway house. So they stopped at like a gas station because she said she had to pee because it's a road trip. Okay. And I'm like, what is that day in the car? Kissing all hot and heavy. I was like, what is y'all doing? What is going on? Again, they in the car, y'all. You see, in the car, he ain't had no shower. Okay, he still looked like the prison den is roughly on the tip top of all of his skin particles. Okay, has he brushed his teeth? Okay, has he washed his face? Has the prison mist been washed off his face? I don't think so. Okay, but they stopped at the gas station for her to pee, and then they was around. And I said, "What? Kissing heavy." I can't kiss no prisoner heavy. I need you to get the prisoners off you before I kiss you heavy. Okay? Especially if I don't know you, because she don't know him. It's one thing if your husband who you was married to, who murdered somebody, who hit you. If your husband killed somebody who hit you and he did 5 years in prison, he's out. Okay, cool. Kiss him deeply. That's your husband. You knew him before he went to jail. Okay? But any stranger you met on the pen pal website or the Facebook group or YouTube story or whatever, you should not be deeply kissing them out of prison because you don't know them like that. What's his blood type? What is his middle name? What is his mama's maiden name? Okay, is his uncle named Junebug or Big Big? If you don't know these key intricate details of this person, okay, if you don't know what school or what he went to when he was in middle school and the name of his bully, if you don't know the intricate details of that man's life, don't be deeply kissing them fresh out of prison when the prison stitch is still on them. Is his hair even shampooed, ma'am? I was like, girl, you was deeply kissing this man who you don't know. And then when she said as they deeply kissing, and he describing how you love, hot muffins out the oven. I don't eat muffins, but I like warm penis, so I guess I get it or whatever. But I'm like, sir, what are y'all doing? And he all rubbing her boobs or whatever, slowly rubbing it across it, and she, we gotta cover the cameras up. We gotta cover the. I was like, you fucked that man in the car, in the gas station parking lot when he was fresh out of prison with no shower, no mouthwash, no body wash, no head and shoulder shampoo for the hair. Is his beard clean? Or is his beard, does the beard have prison taco meat in it? I'm just wondering because, again, he looks prison dingy. Now, they messed around in the concept. They messed around in the parking lot. Yeah, she covered the cameras up, Oh my God. Now I'm sure he probably finger popped her and she probably finger popped him or finger, whatever. I don't think he put the penis in her vagina, but he put the penis in somewhere and she let him put his hands somewhere. And that's what happened in the thing or whatever. Either way it go, why? Why would you do that to a stranger? In the prison system, because to me, if he has to go to the halfway house, he's also kind of sort of still in the prison system. Okay, you do not know that man blood type. Okay, if he gets hurt right now and need a blood transfusion, you don't know what to tell 911. You don't know what to tell the doctor, what he's allergic to. Can he take amoxicillin? Okay, is he allergic to amoxicillin? We have to give him some amoxicillin to save his life, ma'am. Can he have that? You don't know. You don't know. I was like, girl, I could not imagine. I cannot imagine all of that stuff. Anyway. Yes, if you are around here, make sure that you are liking the video, please, and thank you. And if I'm pausing, hopefully y'all can still hear me perfectly, even if this stuff is being done. And I see it's pausing me. I'm gonna let me cut the Wi-Fi off on both phones because I don't know, y'all know stream not be stupid. Anyway, they made it to the halfway house. No, I'm sorry, they made it to Kentucky because we then see them and they're there. Okay, they done drove to Kentucky now. They've, had sex at the hotel. And I get it. Y'all had a long drive to get to Kentucky. I guess you figured y'all had no time to stop to have sex in a regular sexual place other than the car in the gas station. I don't understand why these folks don't think you can rent a hotel room and be there for an hour and then leave. Even if you pay for a full night and you don't stay a full night, it doesn't matter. I pay for comfort. Okay, I will pay whatever to be comfortable. And at my age, and at their age too, having sex in a car or even messing around and getting finger popped in a car ain't worth it to me. Let's pull over real fast at this hotel, either hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Be here for about 30 good minutes or whatever, and then get back on the road. The same amount of time you spent getting finger popped in that car, you could have spent at a hotel and just not been in the car. Just saying. Women, ladies, I know we love penis. I understand that. And if you are someone who's freshly got out of jail, I get it. You want to get some ding-a-ling real fast. I need y'all to be able to afford a hotel room, even if you don't stay there for the whole night. Okay? If you can't afford a hotel room that you may not stay at for the whole night, if you can't afford that, you should not be around here fucking the prisoners. Okay? He says after they made it to Kentucky, they had sex overnight or whatever. It's the following day. He has to now go check into this halfway house. He will be there for 60 days or whatever. He said, I want to marry her. I want to marry this lady. I want to spend the rest of my life with her. Even though last week he said that he know we gonna probably get into more trouble. Sir, which one do you want? Do you want to be with her forever, or do you know that you will be around here back in jail eventually? Let me know, okay? Now he brought up how he hated that he did not have enough time to spend with her. He hated not being able to like just spend another day, a few more hours with his lady love or whatever. He has to go back to his halfway house or whatever, blah, 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 blah. And she said after he gets out the halfway house, she really wants him to come from Kentucky to live with her in Florida. I was like, Jesus be a fence, okay? Right, prison peen. Look, ain't nothing wrong with a penis out of prison as long as the penis has been thoroughly cleaned with outside soap, okay? The good soap. I'm like, when y'all be packing these prison bags, meaning the bag y'all pack for the prisoners that's getting out, please pack some regular cleaning utensils, okay? The good soap, the good toothpaste, the good shampoo. Make them clean their bodies thoroughly before you let them come get you. I don't see nothing wrong with getting some good prison penis. I get it. But it should be clean prison penis. If you know you're going to be horny, book a hotel. Find the closest hotel to wherever the prison is. Okay, pack a whole bag. We know what a whole bag is. Pack a whole prison bag, okay, with just good sheets because the sheets at the hotel may be dirty. Pack some good soaps and shampoos and body washes away. That's rags, towels, clean drawers, all that stuff. And say, hey, we're going right from the prison to the closest hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Because if your penis is out of prison, it can't come in me. Until you wash it thoroughly in some water, in some Dove soap, some Suave soap, some Irish Spring soap. Okay? This man looking like Pharaoh Rock, fresh out of damn rock, and she up here let that man finger bang. I was like, not getting finger bang in the car. Girl, I was like, you killing me? You killing me? Okay. Car had to be so fucking any days. And she may be clean, but I feel like because prison has a smell. I know that, and I've never been. I mean, I've been to prison to visit people. Well, I've been to prison. Y'all know that I have not been to a prison since I was in my I was like 21. When I was with the bad guy. Okay, now I went to visit him in prison. And prison has a smell because it's prison. And I was only a visitor. And when the bad guy got out of prison all those years ago, when he got out, the first thing he did was he went home and took a deep, deep bath with all the good soap before he was able to touch me. You hear me? Because it's prison. He was there for 2 years. It was prison. So I speak from experience that you never let prison peen touch you until it has touched the outside soap. Not the prison soap, the outside good old Irish Spring soap. Okay, just nasty. Anyway. Yeah, dirty fingers. Is his fingers clean? Do they even have manicures in prison? I don't think nobody around here get manicures in prison. His fingers probably got dirt underneath them from scratching his head. Sounds like captivity. Yes, I was like, no, what are we doing? What are we doing? Anyway, that's what it is with these two. Okay. Now I saw a picture from her. I saw a picture floating around on social media where they look to still be together now. So I don't know. I don't know how, because people on these shows will sometimes post photos of what was going on then, and they'll post it, now, which makes it seem like, oh, currently in 2023 they still together when this was taped in like 2021. Or whatever. And sometimes that isn't true. But I did see a photo of him, and her daughter. So we know for a fact that, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if they still together. Okay, let's move on to Nathan and Skyler, who we can see is probably gonna be a train wreck. Okay. A train wreck. Because We thought she was the crazy one, okay? Mainly because I feel like we keep hearing about her and the ex-boyfriends, well, two of her ex-boyfriends who, died with drug stuff or whatever, and we assume, okay, she is the Black Widow, okay? She around here, this ain't no, it's crazy. She around here and should not be trusted, but we see how he is acting once she's out, and I don't like it. Okay, I don't like it. Now she gets out, and she's a pretty girl. You also can see her prison picture. She looked like someone who probably was doing some drugs. Okay, out here living life on the edge, and then she gets out, and she's a bit, she's a bit healthier. And I don't mean she's fat. What I mean is she looked like she's in good hands. Okay, she's been eating food. She's not been drinking and drugging or whatever, because prison is like rehab. Okay, now she brings up how she is I'm bougie. Okay, I'm very, very bougie. I lived a sheltered childhood. Okay, I started rebelling at 14 years old. I lived in a multi-million-dollar uh community or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm from an upper middle class family or whatever. But at around 14, I started, rebelling against, this regular white folk. Okay, she lived as a regular white person who wasn't poor. Okay, wasn't rich, but she wasn't poor. Meaning her family, probably still lived. They didn't live check to check. Okay, they probably would have to miss out on about 4 checks before poverty. Okay, but they still needed to work for a living. Okay, anyway, I know that because she looked like her. I'm just saying. Anyway, so she brought up at 19 years old. She hooked on pain pills and doing fentanyl. When she said she was hooked on pain pills and fentanyl, I said, okay, that's how the exes died. She also brought up how because of the amount of pain pills and fentanyl she was doing, that she was lucky to be alive. And I said, okay, which to me means the other 2 exes, which was with probably were also drug addicts, and they died from the drugs, and she just didn't. But she's admitting to also being heavy duty pill and fentanyl user who just happened to not die. So I feel confident that she's not killing people. Okay, if 5 people do drugs, everybody might not die. She's the lucky one, basically. Okay, now we also find out the reason she was out in a halfway house before. Okay, and we found out why she ended up going back to prison. Well, because of Nathan. Okay, her mama said her and Nathan was hanging out. Right, a $700 fentanyl habit. So she's aware that she's lucky to be alive. Very lucky. Okay. But again, she was out at a halfway house, okay, and her and Nathan were hanging out, and she missed curfew. And y'all know in these prisons, in these halfway houses or whatever, if you miss curfew, you get sent back. And I also feel like it probably wasn't just her missing curfew. She probably did not come back for a while. And they said, ma'am, you're going back. Okay, you're going back. Period. So now she's out. Okay, the mom like, I don't know about her being with Nathan, because again, her and Nathan do seem like they're going to be a train wreck, mainly because he's fucking weird, and she's still this bougie girl who don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. And the reason I know for a fact that her family is not rich is because ain't no way on God's green earth that when their daughter, who they seem to love, the mama and the brother showed up, who they seem to love, gets out of prison, they send her to live at grandma's house with her other her friend who she got in trouble with before. They would kind of say, well, no, ma'am, come around here. Okay? Come around here. Not in the big bad wolf hands, honey. Okay? But yeah, I'm like, if they were that rich, she would have somewhere to go. she would have came home to a bit more than what she did. Meaning, again, they lived check to check. And she basically was a spoiled middle class white girl, okay? Because she also said I was bougie, I got whatever I wanted, my mom spoiled me, and then I just started hanging out at trap houses for fun. I said, not trap houses for fun. Nathan brings up how they are from two different sides of the track, meaning she came from a nice family who is around here with a little bit of more money than what he has, but not y'all both, because he said, we come from two different sides of the track. However, it amazes me how we both ended up in the same place. Drug addicts usually end up at the same place, rehab and prison. Okay, rehab and prison. Okay, yes, this is live, but even if it wasn't live, you could still say hi. Anyway, I just feel like they just don't. They're not gonna. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But again, I also don't like the fact that he thinks she's like kind of better than him because of how she was raised. She still ended up hanging out in trap houses doing fentanyl and pills in prison. So technically, y'all did not come from different sides of nothing. Y'all may have grew up in a different household, but y'all grew up the same way, drinking and drugging. Now, they stopped for some coffee because she wanted some coffee because she had coffee in a while, and she wanted to change her clothes too. And then Nathan started acting like an elf. Okay, which to me means he's human. He has elf ears, and he started acting like an alien, like an elf. I'm like, why is he? It was the weirdest shit, as if they walked in to get coffee, ordered the coffee, you know what I'm saying? Because she said how bad the coffee was in prison. They ordered the coffee. She's going through the clothes and stuff because she wants to like change clothes or whatever. And he's just acting strange. Like he's acting aggravated or whatever. He's not talking much. It was the weirdest. I'm like, did somebody hit him? What happened? Did she ask? What? I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't. And as she look at the clothes, she's gonna go change the bathroom. He's looking at she's looking at the clothes, and he's drinking the coffee. He spilled some coffee, but he's still mad. I'm like, why? What happened? And again, he's a bit cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Okay. And she realized, okay, he had a little bit funny. Are you mad at me? He's like, no. She's like, well, you're acting funny. He had no real reason to act different. He brought up how, you know what I'm saying, I wasted coffee on myself or whatever. And he acted like because he wasted coffee on the shirt that you couldn't really tell or whatever. And he went to the car and changed shirts. He had a whole other Target white tee in the goddamn pickup truck. So, sir, it wasn't no fancy ass shirt. Who cares? She's fresh out of prison. You are too. Y'all going back to grandma's house. The fuck? So I did not understand why he was acting funny. I also feel like I wonder if she kept talking a lot about whatever was they bought her. I'm like, is that what made him mad? I don't know. But something changed and we didn't catch it on camera. But she noticed it. She's like, I don't know. But she admit we only hung out about 3 or 4 times. So maybe this is who he is. And I just didn't know. Yes, ma'am. When someone you do not know, you start to be around them, you get to see how they are. Because he was happy for her being out, and now he was like, even in the car on the way to the coffee house, he said to her, I hope this ain't no prison shit. Like no prison, it was like a prison con or whatever. She's like, no, it's not prison game. Why would I know? The fuck? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, both of y'all in prison. Two people who are freshly out of prison, one of y'all can't blame the other one for running prison game when y'all both were in prison when y'all met. He was in prison and so was she. She just went back to prison because of you. Okay? Anyway, they get back to grandma's house. I'm like, these two young whippersnappers, where they at? These two young whippersnappers really went to live at grandma's house. And the house looked like it ain't been updated since 1942. Okay, and she said the pictures on the wall are scary because it were the pictures from black and white time. I was like, what kind of haunted shit is this? Are they in Louisiana? Is it the Bayou? Girl, I don't know. It was. I would not stay there either. And and they're staying in one of the, because at first I'm like, is grandma dead? Because I'm like, okay, did he inherit grandma's house? And he just has not had time to replace grandma's furniture because he had a prison. So are they there alone? When she suggested they throw away some stuff, and he like, well, no. I'm like, oh, grandma's alive. Grandma just not on camera. So I was like, where's grandma? Is grandma in a home somewhere? Are y'all renting this? I'm confused about where grandma at and why the room they staying in was not fixed up. Because I get if the rest of the house you'd have had time to fully remodel and do this or that. But how come the one room y'all sleeping in, the bed wasn't even made? I was confused. Now, again, she's like, can we just throw all this stuff away? Because I can't stay here. I can't do this or whatever. It's too much. We said, can we throw grandma shit away? He said no. Now I had two words. I said, girl, first of all, you fresh out of prison, calm down. If you wanted the best of the best, your mama, who you say is somewhere, y'all got money, why didn't mama pay for you to stay somewhere else? Okay, so if you out here having to live here, just stay and shut up. Okay, because you don't have nothing. Now, dude, how did you not have that one bedroom set up? You could have at least had the room cleared out of the clutter and made the bed. I was confused. It's one room. It's one room in the whole house. Again, the house. Look, any old movie you seen where it's a house that haunted, okay, and it's something on a haunted ass hill, and the house just looks old and vampire-ish. I'm telling you, Dracula stay there, okay? Dracula, Blackula, whoever else, Blade, all the vampires in the Blade trilogies, they all stay in that damn house. That is an old ass house. I'm confused. Because I'm like, who still has the black and white photo taken in 1902 up on the walls? He say prison is easy because she's complaining about how she really wants him to do this and that and this and that or whatever. And all y'all was two pillows and a candle. I was like, girl, what is going on? It looked unkept. His look when she picked up grandma's stuff, he was mad, and that's why I said, "Is grandma dead?" Because maybe grandma dead and he don't want to get rid of grandma's stuff. I was confused. Okay, yeah, he took the mattress. I was like, "Where's the mattress going?" He took the mattress away. The box spring had a hole in the bottom of it. I'm like, so that ain't a new bed? So I feel like while she had valid concerns about this dirty, dingy ass room from the day of yesteryear, I also feel like, ma'am, why didn't your mama help you provide a better living situation? Your mama left you, as someone said earlier, with the wolf, okay? Grandma left you with the wolf, okay? You round here with a he's a white lichen. If you've ever watched the Underworld series, he's a white lichen. I'm just saying, and your mama left you with the big bad wolf. And you must be a Red Riding Hood. Okay, where's your hood? Where's your baskets? Because y'all went to grandma's house. Girl, did he eat grandma? Y'all, did Nathan eat grandma? Girl, Nathan didn't kill grandma. He didn't kill grandma. Mm, mm, okay. But again, Nathan brings up because she's complaining about this and that or whatever, how, prison is easy. In prison, you have folks who make your bed, who cook your food, who do your laundry. Everything for you was done in prison. On outside, there is no one to do for you. And she don't know that yet. I think she lived on the outside before. But he said, you know what I'm saying, he gonna try to do better for her. I was like, this is gonna be a train wreck. I can see it coming. This is gonna be a train wreck. Because he is crazy. He a bit tick tick boom, and she a bit bougie. She's broke bougie. She don't have no money. She broke bougie, and he's in love with broke bougie, and we don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, he then came out in a goddamn old man costumes, and I've been waiting a long time for you, dearie. I've been waiting so long. I was like, sir, first of all, I thought he was being the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I was like, is you a killer? That's supposed to be an old man. That looked to me like the killers from the movies. And she laughing. Oh, that's hot. I'm like, bitch, you crazy. Anyway, y'all. Let's move on, y'all. We know first, we been like the video. If y'all like the video. Because liking is always the thing to do. Okay. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a good time. Okay. For our Love at the Lockup, it's a resurgence of how good the show is this season. Because I'm not bored with anybody. Even the ones who don't have much going on, I can still be like, I can talk about y'all regardless. Okay. Now, next up, Gabby and Chris. Now, look, I am fully aware Gabby has been posting stuff on social media. I'm fully aware of that. I'm also aware of a video that she put out and stuff. So we know that there is content out there that she is putting out. And I don't know why she is. I don't understand why she's doing this. The stuff that she had posted earlier today that she is now deleted since I just went to her page, is her, talking cash shit about his family, about money situations or whatever. There's a video. I haven't fully seen the video that shows him allegedly beating her up. I've only seen like still shots of some video, but I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like she's saying he like beat her, like he abused her at some point in their relationship, which is completely wrong. And I also feel like she used him for his money before he beat her up, which is also wrong. But at the end of the day, he needed to keep his hands to himself. But I did not see. By the time I found out about the video, I only saw still shots. So I still have not seen, and I haven't even seen her. All I saw was some kind of a still shot, and I seen him kind of lean over, and it like he was doing. I don't know what happened. So before y'all come in the comment, I know how y'all be. Did you see? I don't know. I didn't see it because by the time I found out about it, she had deleted it. So, I mean, I'm gonna leave that be. The stuff she posted today, I may screenshot it to myself and then share with y'all on here, but I just don't have it, or maybe it may still be on because who had it? I think it was OMG. Yes. OMG. So OMG has some of us out of the show they had, and I'll leave it at that. Anyway, so before y'all start asking, yes, I know of it. I have not seen it. you know, but I feel like so much happened before, during, and after that. It's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. So I can't, I'm not excusing what he did allegedly, because I didn't see shit. I can't excuse what he is allegedly accused of doing. I also can't excuse what I saw her say on the show about the money thing or whatever. They all crazy. Okay, but at least let's get into what is on the show. Okay, let's discuss what is on the show, because that be the hard part. We review these shows and then they release stuff publicly that has nothing to do with what happened on the show, and then I want to just discuss what we see on the show, and everything else is elsewhere. Okay, so Chris has been in the halfway house for 2 months. Okay, now because the phone he has is in her name and she pays the bills, she's been checking his phone logs, so she sees who he's calling and all the stuff and this and that. Okay, now she FaceTimes him when he's in the halfway house deal, because she's pissed off because she's seeing on his phone records how he is consistently having phone conversations with different people all the time. Okay, so she's pissed. Okay, now he like, it's people I knew before prison, it's folks I knew from before, and blah 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 blah. Okay, and this is why I think, again, we can only discuss what's on the show. Okay, so before y'all get to but we can only discuss what we're being shown on the show. Okay, in my opinion, if someone has been in prison for 6 years, and if you did not know him before he was in prison, we can't make it seem as if he did not have friends or girls or whatever before he went to prison. So, on one side, you can't make it seem as if I can't believe you out here talking to people. I feel like, is he not supposed to reconnect with people from before? Now, on the other side, you are now a married man. I don't know why y'all got married. I think that was stupid. But again, you are a married man, so you can't be upset if your wife feel like you should not be talking to other women, period. Okay? Now, when he said, I got folk, who I knew for you, and I'm saying, I'm just around here, they're trying to connect with me or whatever. They're checking on me because I'm out of prison. That is a tip. Whenever people get out of prison, that is literally what happens. People from their past, be a friend or whoever, they do come back around. So I don't get why she's trying to control who he talked to on the phone while he's in the halfway house. He can't go nowhere. All he has is the phone, the same way he did. To me, he's doing the same thing now that he did in prison. He probably had other people not calling him, but he was probably calling other people in prison. He's now out. He has access to a cell phone. I'm going to keep calling people all the time. You either trust your husband or you don't. So I don't understand why she thought he would get out of jail and not talk to anybody except her. You did not know that man before prison. And when folks come home, good or bad, people do. The key is this, and now I can only speak from my experience in my 20s with the bad guy. He was gone for 2 years, and when he came home, his friends came back around. Yes, but I was like, whatever. They know who I am. I'm not gonna trip until I have a reason to trip. Gabby don't trust that man. Gabby don't trust herself, and she just wants to. Whatever secret she's hiding from him, she's basically projecting her hidden shit onto him, because she had shit. She feel like he's having shit too. I'm like, man, he just calling folk on the phone because he in the halfway house. Okay, now don't get me wrong. He's also fucking around. He's talking to girls for sure, for sure. But I feel like he was also. You knew that he did that in prison. You forgave him and still married him. Okay, got your whole face redone on his dime. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, but she's pissed again that he is, per the phone call logs, having all these conversations with all these people. I'm like, whatever. Now, she's like, you should not be talking to anybody but me. No, you should not be talking to any women. Okay, you doing dumb shit. So because you doing dumb shit, you need to find a ride home because Chris gets out the halfway house tomorrow. And so she tells him, get a ride. Even though the car she has, he paid for, she tells him, get a ride. Find your own way to the crib or whatever. I'm not coming to get you, whatever. You know what you did. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? And she also says to the confessional people, he going to be pissed once he find out what I've been hiding. So to me, I feel like a part of it is, yes, Chris doing dumb shit, yes. But she done some dumb shit too that she don't want him to know. Now, I'm like, is the house on her? I don't know what it is, okay? Don't know. Now, he gets out. She don't come. His mama and brother gets there. And the genes are strong, okay, in that family. The genes are strong in that family, okay? Now, this fool had his mama get him a second phone. Because mama like, where's Gabby? Why? She is white. Why ain't she here? And he like, mom, she got mad because I'm saying I was talking to other people or whatever, to girls on the phone. And I said, because again, he is talking to other women. He not having sex with them yet. Because again, he is in the thing. In the halfway house or whatever. I was like, this is crazy. Stupid. Dumb. Because once your mama have to get you a second cell phone, because as he say, Gabby doing too much. Gabby checking my phone logs, whatever, she can piss at me and his team too much. I don't need it. So mama got him a second cell phone. So him, his mama, and his brother are taking the train to Jersey. Because I think they're in New York and she's in Jersey. So because she did not come to get him, they have to take the train, with all these trains and automobiles to get to where she at, where Gabby's at, where she's gonna be staying at or whatever. Now mama like, look, you need to have a plan because Gabby on bullshit, you know what I'm saying? She doing too much, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You should really leave her alone and figure out something else to do. And I was like, this is, again, it's fucking foolishness. Because first of all, Gabby's face looks better because Gabby had surgery. Gabby then went and had surgery on her face. And I feel like he should be happy to get me because he looks different. 6 years in prison. Don't forget he was also beaten up in prison by the police where he won all that money. So Gabby feel like for some reason he should be happy to have me. It's stupidity. While his mom and sister be extra too, I feel like Chris just doing whatever to try to make it to tomorrow. Okay. I think he thought he was a man because he gave Gabby all that money to spend. She spent because he said his mama asked him if he has any money left. And he doesn't. He don't have nothing left from what he gave Gabby or from what he gave his mama and them. He gave 2 sets of women in his life a lump sum of money. None of them used any of it to invest, to get a car. Gabby had a car, but she won't come get him. But they used the money and it's just gone. And I'll be damned if I get my ass beat in prison. I get $150K settlement. And when I get home from prison, my girlfriend and my mama spent all the money. And I kind of come out on zero. So that to me was dumb on his part. Okay, both your mama and your girlfriend spent your money. And the reason I say Gabby dead ass wrong for not coming, the money he gave you bought the car. The money he gave you bought your face. You knew when he was locked up that he would sometimes talk to other women. You accepted that, forgave him, and still married him. And then once he was home, would not come get him from the halfway house, made him take the subway to get to you because you were upset. Again, Gabby, in my opinion, is hiding stuff, and she's trying to keep him away from finding out whatever it is she had. Now, when he gets to the train, because I don't know how stuff works in New York. They was on some kind of subway thing. Okay, they get off of one subway thing, and then he called Gabby and say, "Hey, do you still want me to come to Jersey? Because again, you ain't come to get me. What's going on? Do you want me to come?" She said, "Yes, sure. I'll meet you there. Okay, meet me at the train station." He got on a whole another train. He's waiting for like 40 minutes to an hour. She ain't there. She finally called him and say, "Hey, yeah, I walked 2 blocks and then I changed my mind. I ain't coming." Because you know what, I was like, what? Now, I ain't saying that he's a good person. I ain't saying that at all. But when he called you asking you before he got all the way to Jersey if he should come, do you want him there? Why tell him yes? And then let him get there and then tell him that you're not coming. Why not told him before he got, no, don't come. Nope, I don't want to do it. Okay, so, that's why I said between them two, it's some messy ass shit. Because he's pissed. Because again, I could have stayed with my mama and went with her and not came all this way here. And you bullshit. Now, part of me hoped that she was lying and she's really there. Okay. And she just, is saying she ain't there and she's going to pop up. I don't know. But I want to share with y'all what she had posted on her IG, because she was posting stuff last week. She did, her name at first was Gabby Love at the Lockup. Okay, this is what she posted. But I have to blow it up on my phone so I can see it, because y'all know I got time. It says, let me read it, and this she since deleted this off her page. The face of a manipulative liar. This lady, and she posted a picture of that man mama. So this caption is under a picture of that man mama. This lady is nothing but trash, and I got a lot coming on this one, and the whole family watch. Don't forget who was paying you money all the time with your broke self, begging for money every second. You spent that man's money in less than 3 weeks. I'm like, and my thing is, do it matter if the mama spent it in less than 3 weeks? If all that matters to me is that once he came home, all the money was gone. His mama spent the money, and so did you. You spent that man's money in less than 3 weeks. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Remember, Chris was bugging out on you because you was asking for more money all the time. Laughed my ass off, sad as hell. Chris ain't even want his mom and sister at the release. I told him, be nice. That's wrong. That's your family. I don't believe that, because you didn't want his family there. So it's weird to me that it's as much shit as you talk about his family, even before this season. I know on Love during Lockup, you talk shit about the family. So I feel like, at what point were you the one saying, no, your family should be there? You don't like his family. And let's not forget, when Chris' brother ran off with his money, $25,000 was supposed to go to the jewelry store and buy him his chain, but instead he spent it on a road trip with his homies. Chris ain't even want to film with his brother. I talked him into it. You talked Chris into filming with the brother, even though you weren't there. So you did not want to come get him from the halfway house, but you talked him into filming with his brother. Okay. I talked him. Chris forgave you when he got out of jail. Everybody know what Felicia did with her other son. Ran off with that money, laughed out loud. She got some nerve. I can't wait to tell it all. I ain't gotta lie. It is what it is. Period. So this is what she posted on her page. Okay. She then posted, and so this Gabby, if you see her name, Gabby Love After Lockup is what her name was. She changed it since then. And I'm just getting started. I'm sorry, y'all, because ain't no way his mama was talking all this, but not to my face. She knew what's up. That's why my mouth don't stay shut. You heard what your son said, toe to toe, baby. Again, I told y'all, if I was Chris's sister and I was, the mama's daughter, I would have already beat Gabby ass. Because Gabby got that mouth. Okay. And so this to me don't sound like someone who was encouraging you to be the nice person and film with your mama. I don't believe it. Because she don't like your mama. Anyway, We TV need to take me off that show. I remove me. I don't respect liars. But girl, I feel like you full of shit. Now, I kept looking for Gabby Love After Lockup. Could not find it because she changed her name to The Real Gabby Gabs. And the stuff she had put up, she's since taken it up. So this is all she have up now. But she be posting stuff and then she takes it down. Now, this is apparently what she looked like now. So she's had more work done because, and who hand is on her hip? Who lap is she sitting on? Because that's the black man's hand on her hip. So she cut the black man out the photo, okay, to be round here on camera. So I don't know who that person is, okay? Y'all go ahead and like the video. As Diva said, it's 341 people. We need some more likes. Like the video. I had to give myself time to download the pictures because the one that she posted on her page. Let me see. I want to show y'all what she posted because what she posted, again, she's already deleted. But guess what I did? I took screenshots of it all. Okay, so Gabby around here wants to believe that, you know what I'm saying, Chris is the bad guy, which I believe he is. I'm not going to say he isn't because, again, if that man put his hands on her, she looked completely different, y'all. She had a face transplant. Okay? A face transplant. And she keep posting stuff and then deleting it as if we won't just screenshot the shit. Okay? So, let me scroll down to what I have of what she said. Okay? I know y'all may not be able to see it, but I can read to y'all what was said. Close this off, close that off, and hopefully y'all can hear me the correct way, and I'm not being sounding too weird. So let me see which one is this. So this is her saying it's supposedly some kind of screenshot of a text conversation. Okay, the caption say not his mom using his food stamps when he got out of prison. Shaking my head, and it says, "Tell Chris I used the $50 food stamps," and she said, "Okay, we filming." So again, stuff that was going on while they were filming. Okay. But again, I still feel like, ma'am, but all y'all use him in some kind of way. Okay. And this says, and stop with this money shit. Use all my money for drugs. He had to go because he wasn't down for rehab. Cheating and drug addict don't mix well. Okay. I was like, oh, so he was on, but was you on drugs too? Was it just him? And again, she would post all this stuff and then delete it. Okay. So this again is the picture she posted of that man mama when she was saying all the other stuff about how this and that and that and this. Again, so how that his mama, was just being mean and rude. Okay. She also posted this conversation, which I don't really know. It has not been plotting on my money. She broke, y'all. Every day she broke. So it says, for real, Chris, hurry up, I'm broke. Skyler called me looking for you. She said she going to call you, so answer her. But I'm like, how does this mean they plotting on your money? I don't get it. What this one say? They should have been ungrateful. Can she talk? They should have been grateful, gave that boy a chance. He almost was close to having a good, healthy life. I sent him back to the product with his mommy. Again, she always, to me, talk cash shit about him and his family. Okay, because to me, I feel like she always felt like she was better than them. Because how she would talk about them beforehand anyway. She then was saying, again, there's more of her showing little texts. I'm in Jersey, 5 from the crib. Okay, she's still filming. You still going to send the money? What happened with the money? I just got up going to cash it now. But I'm like, his mama asking him for money. Is that a bad thing? Sometimes mamas need money too. I don't know. Now, also, what was this part of? I took screenshots. Was looking. Oh, that was someone said how she changed her name from one thing to the other, and then apparently he's back in jail. Okay, because she posted that man mugshot, and this is why I felt like people were saying that he was from him assaulting her. It's his period pool. He robbed me and dad tried to really hurt me. Going back to jail. You was found guilty, boo. Your mama was there shaking her head because she knew you messed up real bad. So again, she keep posting stuff and then deleting stuff. Now he do look like he on drugs. That's a fact. But I also feel like it's stupid. It's dumb. Because you are trying to expose him as if y'all not married. And as if you did not pick that man. So and again, I did not see the video of him abusing her, but she's saying that, not me. And this is something she posted saying, this is him as my mouse. I mean, he look. Oh, Jesus. All I know is we all said it from the beginning that him and her as a couple was gonna be a train wreck. Her mama told her that. She chose to want to be with him. So it's like you chose him to be with you, and then you chose to marry him fresh out of prison just to spite his family. And now we're hearing what happened since filming stopped. I'm like, he was for sure dumb for giving her that money. I would have never given her that money, ever. Give her $60K? Never. So to me, I think she put up with him because, again, do I think she liked him? Yeah, whatever. But I also feel like, because at one point I see her commenting saying something about how, he was something like he was an easy lick or something. I don't know. But I feel bad that he jumped on her. Yes, I do feel bad that he jumped on her, allegedly. Because again, I didn't see the video. He ain't make the video. I don't know. But I also feel like she tried to use him, and you can't use folk who you don't know because they can be crazy and abusive. So it's a bad look all the way around. That she played him for his money. He was dumb enough to give it to her, and then he was an asshole who supposedly allegedly jumped on her. It's bad all the way around. Okay, it's bad all the way around. Okay, but next up is we pass the crazy folk. Okay, let's get to who's next? Justine and Michael. This one pissed me off. His family, girl, look, this is why you have to be careful who you marry, because their family can be some entitled, just nosy assholes. And while the only thing that Justine did that made me mad was how she was upset that his manager or friend came through there or whatever. Because I was like, girl, bye. Because, they had, girl, my brace is twisted. They had the whole, he's home party, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home. And his manager, who's also a friend, came by. And we can see that family kept talking to him as if he was, they all loved him. So I felt like that meant when he was out, he probably was always around, and they felt like, oh, what was family? And when she kept saying, like, oh, thanks for coming by for family time. And I think she kept saying that as, a shot at him. Like, oh, you should not be here because you're not family. I'm like, no, he seems to be family. Okay? So that part made me mad initially, but I got over that real fast. Okay, now we see a couple of conversations. Okay, there was him talking to his father. He and his father are really, really close. Okay, have always been very, very close. And the dad, no, he was saying how hard it was for him being locked up and not his dad. How the whole time he just kept wishing his father could come be there, could come get him or whatever, but he could not. And daddy, like, look, I'm so sorry, son. But it was so hard for me seeing you in there. When I would come see you, it would take me months to get over seeing you there. So I think his father's issue was seeing you there, having to leave you there, hurt me too much that I could not come back and visit. So I got both of their points to where, again, he wanted his father, and his father was like, I just cannot stand seeing my son in prison. So I got both of that. Now, we then see the mama and all them talking. And the mama is asking Michael, would you allow Justine to discipline your kid? Because he has 4 kids, she has 3. He tells his mama, I've seen her already, kind of with her kids or whatever. And so I trust that she'll be fine helping me raise mine. So he has no issue with his wife helping him raise his kids, her kids, or whatever. We've already seen him kind of, come in as a parental person in her life, even on day one with her sons. So the fact that his mama is asking him how he feel about having her help discipline his kids, and he said, I trust her. So yes, she will be allowed to discipline them in our household. Okay. So clearly he had no issue with that. The fact that the mama and Justine didn't have a conversation. Okay. And she tells his mama, tells his wife that she don't feel like she has the right to discipline Michael, her husband's children in their household. The household, that's her house. He got out of prison and came to her house. And I said, oh, his mama's batshit crazy. His mama's a bit cuckoo, because the fact his mama basically told Justine she's a bad mother, because Michael's oldest daughter and Justine's oldest daughter is around the same age, 15, 16, or whatever the ages are. Justine's daughter has like a tattoo and also got like a belly button piercing. His mama told her, I would never let my granddaughter do that. I would never. And blah, 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 blah. And my kids would never talk to me how you talk to me and blah, 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 blah. And Justine said, look, my daughter came to me and asked me about a tattoo or whatever, and I took her to get it. Yes. Okay. And maybe, I was raised differently. So how I am is just different or whatever. My mom raised me different. And the mom, yeah, that's right. I'm not, you're basically telling Justine she's not only a bad mother, but she was raised wrong. This is the issue with that cup of chicken. Michael's mother has no say so more than Michael does. Michael has been in prison for whatever amount of time. I get that. So grandma probably has been helping raise the kids. I also get that. However, you have no right to judge Justine as a parent when you don't know her. Getting a tattoo and a piercing does not a bad parent make at all. And Justine had every right to defend her daughter, because you would not come around here and basically say that my daughter ain't shit because she has a piercing and a goddamn tattoo, and then critique how she dresses. So what you will not do in trying to look out for your own grandkids is talk down about mine. Fuck that. You hear me? There's ways to approach conversations, and what you should never, ever, 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 ever do is attempt to speak down on someone else's child and someone else's parenting because you feel you would do things differently. When you already talk to the daddy who said, I trust me and my wife will whatever. And I'm like, he only been out for one day. Why are you as his mother even going to the wife critiquing how she raised her daughter in respect to your granddaughter? Who to say your granddaughter would want a tattoo? And who to say that Michael would not say, hell no? Why make it seem as if any decision made will be solely based on Justine as the new wife? And yes, Justine ain't raised the day it may. Okay, so that's what made me mad. It wasn't the grandma just saying, like, I just would not want my child, my grandchild, doing this and the other. Okay, I hear your point, but do not come for my parenting with my daughter. So that's what made me pissed, because she was going around here talking cash shit about Justine's daughter. Your daughter has tattoos. Your daughter has a belly button piercing. Your daughter dresses. I would never have my child do that way. So you're questioning and talking about her parenting of that daughter. So that made me mad because I felt like Justine had every right to feel judged, demeaned as not only as her daughter's mom, but as Michael's wife. Yes, she's a new wife. Yes, she met him in prison or whatever. I don't care. And the Michael's mom judging Justine's daughter, who was like 15 or 16 years old or whatever, is stupid to me. Because again, your son is fresh out of prison. And when Justine said, at the end of the day, y'all going back to wherever y'all stay, we going home. So how y'all feel won't even matter in our household, which is true. And again, let me reiterate, before this conversation between the mama and Justine, the mama had already asked Michael how he felt, and he said, I have no issue. I trust Justine will do fine with, helping me raise my kids. Because her kids are great. So once your son said he was okay with things, you had no right to go to the wife. Period. And once you come for me as a mother, I'm gonna come for you. And as Justine and my mom both said, they were friends. She met Michael because her and the mama worked together and were friends. So the mama even saying, well, I'm his mother. And she said, well, yeah. And I feel like, yes, that's his mama, but now that's his wife. And if the Bible says, once you are married, your family is no longer your mama now. Your main priority is your wife and your children. So he should not put his mother before his wife simply because the mama wants to rule shit. Thank you for the super chat. Even Jaylee, Justine, when she was talking to Michael after the argument, she said she is 17. Granny has 17 versus 10. Don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like at the end of the day, as a grandparent, you can voice how you feel. What you should never do, in my opinion, is go to somebody else and critique how their child is and compare that to what you would never do. If you have an issue with how his daughter will be raised, that should first start with the father. Period. You came for Justine, and in my opinion, Justine wasn't rude. Justine gave the mama back what she was giving. And I like her saying, at the end of the day, my kids are my business. Okay. And me and Michael will be the ones making the decisions. Again, the mama had no right to question, bring up, make it an issue about how Justine has parented her 17-year-old daughter, who she said, my daughter's on the honor roll. She is straight A's. She's, the captain of the church. She's a great kid. So she got a belly button piercing or a tattoo. So what? She ain't been in jail like your child. She was out here. Ma'am, your son was arrested for drug dealing. Okay, a whole organization. Your son just did 6 years in prison. How did you raise your child? He was in a fucking crime syndicate. Okay, possession with intent to deliver. Okay, ma'am. So how can you come around here and question Justine's parenting when you didn't raise your son the right way? He just got out of prison. Okay, and when she said how I'm going to defend my daughter at all times. Tattoo belly ring, don't ain't no big whatever. Leave me be, bitch. And the fact that again, Justine said, look, my mama, raised me because the mama said, my kids, would never. My kids would never do this. Whatever. Okay, whatever. Okay, and again, the mama walks away because she's pissed. Okay, now the mama then went and told the daughter. Okay, so the mama went and told Michael's sister. Michael's sister then comes over to chat with Justine and brings Michael's daughter. So Michael's sister, Michael's wife, Michael's daughter, and then Justine's daughter. That's who's standing right here. Okay. And I said, bitch, what? Now I get it. Because for me and my mama, if somebody get a buck with my mom, I'm gonna walk over too. Because Justine and the sister are more the same age. However, my mom would never do or be rude and degrading to my brother's wife. It ain't gonna happen. So, in my opinion, the mama was rude first, okay, and felt entitled to think she can bully badass Justine. And Justine said, "Not on my watch, not today." Justine just did not back down. So the mama then told the sister, who I guess is backup. I'm cool. I'm back up too for my mama. Okay. Anyway, so she come over. Okay, and you don't want this to be, don't you want this to be a happy family? Okay, so shouldn't you want my mom to be honest with you about how she feel? Okay, and Justine said, your mommy, she said, your mama, she be talking too much or whatever, and is overstepping boundaries. It is true. She talked too much and she went too far. Your mama was talking shit about my daughter. Okay, I didn't like it. Okay, the sister, because things were getting heated. Okay, because no one was backing down, and you can tell that his family is used to bossing up on whoever he with, and the women probably usually back down. And Justine said, "Not today." Okay, not today. And that's what happened. They wanted her to just do what they said. And she said, the fuck you mean? No man, okay. And the sister said, look, my mom has 3 kids or whatever, and we don't talk to her like that. You know what I'm saying? Michael's not going to allow you to talk to our mom like that. And she said, that's fine, but guess what? I'm not her kid. I'm not your mother's child. How y'all talk to her ain't how I will. No, she not my mama. She not. Mm-mm. We were co-workers. We're friends. So yes, she is my mother-in-law. That does not give her the right to come around here and critique my parenting with my child. Grandma could have had the best intention of saying, hey, I just don't want my granddaughter getting tattoos in prison. Okay, that's fine. I did not offer her one. What my child want may not be what that one want, okay? But what you won't do is talk cash shit about my goddamn daughter. Grandma, in my opinion, was on some bullshit. And as I said before, she talked to Michael first, who said he trusts Justine and how she parents, and so they'll be just fine. The mama then took it upon herself to also say, fuck what my son said. I'm going to still go tell his wife she can't parent my grandchild how she parent her child. Because her child got tattoos and piercings and ma'am, that's my daughter. Shut up. Okay? So, Michael sees from a distance, okay, things getting hot. People walking around, what's going on? Now, everyone is now kind of congregating together because, everyone is, I think, the sister and the mama are saying he better get his wife. No, check your girl. Check the girl or whatever. No, his wife, why? Again, the family on some bullshit. I'm happy he saw shit going left and came over. But in my opinion, Michael mama and Michael's sister made this shit worse. Michael mama and Michael's sister pushed the issue that wasn't even an issue. They pushed the issue based on the daughter having tattoos and piercings, which who to say that his daughter want that? You pushed the issue at his coming home party the day after he came home. So Michael mama and Michael's sister started a whole argument for no real reason. And because Justine did not back down, how I feel like others have done in the past, now they want to fight. Now they feel like, okay, let's bring Michael in because Michael's going to pick our side. We have picked a fight with somebody who does not want to back down. We have picked an argument with somebody for no real reason. Because there was no reason to have this conversation today with Justine and then keep bringing up how she has raised her daughter. Okay? That's dumb to me. Yeah, she dyed her hair. And the fact that the sister brought the daughter over to a I was mad when I seen Michael's sister include Michael's daughter in this conversation with her now stepmother because you're making the daughter pick sides. Now the daughter could not like her stepmama because stepmama fussed with grandma and auntie. Why include the daughter? The fuck? So it's stupid. It's dumb. Dumb. The discussion would have been between the three. Michael's mom. See, that's his wife. He don't look. That man don't live with his mama or his father. That's a grown man who is now married to her, lives with her. And when the kids come around there, guess who's the one that's gonna have to deal with it? Him and his wife. So no one, in my opinion, tried to make it seem as if Justine walked up on them. That's fine. Because even when they were having a three-way conversation about it, and Michael told them, I'm cool with what her helping raise my kids, there was no reason for her to walk away and talk to Justine. Just because she felt like, okay, I can tell Justine to do what I want to do. That's the bullshit. We cannot want men to marry someone but still follow the guidelines and the rules they mama set forth, which then brings your mama into your marriage. That ain't smart. It isn't. You did not marry your mama. You married your wife. Okay? So that's who things should be between. Period. Okay? But again, they all fussing a little bit, or whatever. And Justine said how, you know what I'm saying? They comment on how my daughter is. Okay, what she wear, this and that. You know, your mama ain't got no boundaries, okay? And Michael said to my mama, you be intrusive, you need to chill out. He also tells us that, you know, in the past, his mom and his sister have always been very dominant in his life, okay? And before, in his old relationships, how they will always go in and do whatever. He said, but I'm not having that now. Meaning they're used to bully badass and whoever he's with. And they're used to whoever he's with either listening to the mom and the sister or Michael backing them up. And this time he did. That's why the sister said, wait, let's see what Michael has to say. Because she knew the mama and her usually do the same shit and he allows it to happen. He said, not this time. Because this time he's married. Okay? They're married. They're married. And I respect a man who, in the midst of confusion, backs up his wife. Even if once he gets home, he say, hey, babe, I wish it didn't get that way. In the midst of the confusion, he makes sure to back up his wife. Because he is not married to his mama. You see, the daddy stayed out of it. Why? Because the daddy know when he get home, I have to be nice with my wife. If they're married, I don't know. My point is, your mama around here doing too goddamn much. Too much. Okay? Period. And he told them, look, I love y'all, but this is also my family, my wife and all my kids. Y'all have to know this is my family now. And if y'all don't like it, it's going to be an issue. Period. Meaning y'all can't bully badass me no more. Can't happen, okay? And he also tells them his wife was not being disrespectful, okay? Because if y'all comment at her about her daughter, give her the right to defend her daughter. The same way she the grandmama trying to defend the daughter who ain't asked for shit. Yes, some in-laws do not respect the marriage and cause issues. You can't do that. They was not come on. They were not expecting him to stand with his wife. Like in the reason, because this is the thing. In that argument that could have went completely left, he backed up his wife and told his family verbatim, y'all doing too much, respect my wife. This is my family. If y'all don't like it, it's gonna cause issue. Now, the sister, whatever, I can't believe that. That's and the mama, when the mama said, I brought them together, I can also tear them apart. When the mama said, I can tear them apart, the same way I helped them get together as proof that mama thinks she rules shit. The mama thinks she really badass, and I'm like, you can't, no ma'am, no ma'am, okay? Now, they got home, and in the house, Michael said to Justine, you know what I'm saying, look, I just wish, you know what I'm saying, I did not have to play the middleman or whatever, and you could like just, you know, could have chilled out. So again, in public, he backs his wife. At home, he does say, I just wish it did not get to that point, and you could have, you know what I'm saying, been the bigger person or whatever. She's like, oh, so I should be the one to just, you know what I'm saying, let shit ride. She was like, what? No. But again, sometimes that's what you do. You make sure your family know, hey, don't fuck with my wife. You get home and you say, wife, well, I support and love you. I wish I was not the middleman in this bullshit. I wish you could just figure shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Because at least you are not making your family feel like they can be a pushover and push your wife over and you will always stay with them. And I also like that you did not make your wife feel like she was wrong in it. More like, that was the time or place. And I wish you could have figured out a way, I guess, to not let it get that far. I'm just happy he stood with his wife in the midst of all that bullshit. Period. Because how his mama and sister was beef. So for those of y'all who did not watch Love during Lockup, they tried that same shit before they got married. The mama and the sister tried to make it seem as like Justine didn't really matter. Oh, she was some girl he messing with or whatever. She didn't really matter. And that's why when her and him were gonna get married, they didn't tell the people, the family, because they knew how they were. So when you see a family dynamic that always acted like I don't matter, and then I married your son and you want to make it seem as if I don't matter, y'all on some bullshit. And like Michael said, the mama and the sister were used to being bully badasses in his life. They were used to being the ones who would just do or say whatever, cross boundaries, and I would let it happen. I'm not doing that now. So again, because if not, Justine gonna leave you. And I like the fact that Justine wasn't afraid to stand up for her child. You're not gonna judge my daughter because she got tattoos. Are his kids moving in with them? That's a lot of people in their house. Justine already in the house, in the attic, not in the attic. I don't think they're gonna move in and live with him, but I think they'll just, they'll come over or whatever. But I just, his parent, his mom and sister were there. That's wrong. Get your mama, get your sister. Anyway, let's move on to the last but not least, okay, of Derek and Monique. Honey, Derek and Monique, I don't know. I think we all are watching for them because we look like, is it gonna really work out? Will it really work out? I don't know. Now, they had sex. Okay, we know. Okay, they in the hotel room chilling up. They chilling or whatever. Following day. And first of all, he brought up how he had never had sex with a BBW. How he has had, because he's little. Okay, he's little. He's not that tall. He has muscle, but he's still a little guy. Okay, and again, he went to jail at 19. He's now 29. So he's been gone for like mostly half his life. And he brought up how he had never had sex with a BBW. But because he's used to like being with women who are bigger than him, this wasn't much different or whatever. He said he liked it. Look, the one thing I want to make clear is we not gonna act like big, beautiful women don't have sex, as if we don't catch dudes, as if people don't enjoy sex with us, because they do. Okay, let it be. The issue most of us have with these two is the fact that they did not meet before he got out, and the fact that we see she is insecure, and the fact we feel like he don't really know what he wants to do. He is going along for the ride. So, again, he said how the sex was good. It was great to him, and how, you know what I'm saying, he, did what he had to do to make sure she was satisfied or whatever. And I was like, okay. Now, she said it was a 7. I said, be kind of 7. It was funny to me because, it was like a 7 because there wasn't much foreplay. I said, ma'am, because he's been in jail since he was 19, he don't know much about sex. At 19, most guys don't know nothing about foreplay. You learn foreplay as you get older. As you have more life experiences or whatever, you be with more people, you learn foreplay. Which to me means he barely ate cooch which to me means he probably did not kiss that much. Which to me means it's probably just bang, 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 and then must mean you think it's good. Okay, but again, a 7 is still, it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, but they lay in the bed, and his phone has been ringing, and I'm looking like he just got out yesterday. Who has his number? Who was calling him on the phone already? Now, that would have been my first question, because the phone ringing and he not answering. Okay, he not saying hello, Clarice. Okay, he letting it ring. It says unknown. It's some private shit. I'm looking like, sir, who has your number already? Okay, so in the confessional, the producers asked him, "Who's calling you?" Because why is the phone ringing? You're not answering. They called one number back. The person did not answer. Sir, who's calling you? What's going on? Who is it? Okay. He said, let me think. Because I'm saying I don't want to say her name. I don't want to mess it up. But it's someone who, they wanted to meet me. Okay. But you know what I'm saying, I'm working with Monique. I'm with my girl. You know what I'm saying, I'm with her. So I'm just, I'm like, sir, my question remains, sir, how did she get your number? If you just got out, how does someone want to meet you and get your number if you just got the phone from Monique? Now, I'm like, did Monique tell you the number before you got out? And so you had gave it to people? I don't know. Anyway, they get dressed up to go to dinner. Okay, because he wants to have all the food that's here. He wants everything that he can eat. He wants everything on them. He wants everything possible. Okay, he wants the ribs. He wants the lamb. He wants the shrimp. He wants the lobster. He wants everything. Okay, lamb chops, crab legs, macaroni and cheese, string beans, peach cobbler. Okay, some corn. He wants everything on the everything. I said, first of all, the first time I felt like he don't want you. I'm like, did no one fix your wig? I want us Black women, when we are going on these shows, okay, if your lace can't be laid at all times and all else fails, get some braids. Because the one thing that production will do is get a close up of a bad wig. Okay, when the lace is lifting and he don't say, baby, put a scarf on, the wig lifting. I said, he don't mean you know well. He allowed you on camera with the lifting of the lace. It made me mad. Also, he used her as a camera lady. Okay, the whole time he getting dressed, he like, take the picture, take the picture, take the picture, take the picture. I'm like, sir, why? You ain't even moving, sir. It's barely a photo shoot. He happy to be dressed in a Gucci shirt with a Gucci belt. Okay, that she paid for. Okay, said how a watch he had, back 10 years ago. The cousin, or I think the cousin, kept the watch for him good. So he got his old watch or whatever. I was like, sir, but to me it shows how much he's a kid. Cause take the picture, 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 Monique, take the picture. I was like, sir, sit down some goddamn where. Okay, sit down. So they're at the restaurant and he ordered all this. The bill came up to $500. And then he said, he asked her, you got that right? I guess I get. You don't have no money, sir. And I felt like when they were ordering and he kept naming more food, she's like, that's a lot of food. Meant because she knew I gotta pay for it. He ordering shit, not looking at no. I said, this crab legs, lobster, and a rack of lambs. A $500 bill for two people, to me, is a lot. It's a lot. Had that food, they had to go. Okay? But he just wanted everything. Right. And then wanted more money to go out. I said, the fuck? Now look, I get it's the first time you do out. You do want to, like, you didn't need crab leg, lobster, and the rack of lamb. And the bill came, it was $506. And he like, you got to, do you have money? She's spending it's the hotel for 2 weeks, a rental car for 2 weeks, a $500 bill on the first dinner. And to me, he ordering shit. He not even thinking about how much nothing costs. He just said, hey, this is what I want. Give me what I want. More, more, more. Okay? And look, because I shop and I look at prices. When I go to dinner, I don't look at prices. Because I'm going to order what I want. But I'm like, he just ordered so much food with no thought about how much it's going to cost her. Because he not paying for shit. She should order stuff and don't care. She paying, I'm ordering what I want. But I'm like, he ordered everything. Everything. So the food coming or whatever, he eating. Okay, he eating everything. Good, this, good. He also brought up how, I'm saying, look, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for that. Okay. He brought up how, because he was feeding her the crab cakes. He said, I love to feed Monique because it's romantic. Okay. It makes me feel more connected to her. I said, nigga, wait, no. Oh, I forgot. They were in the bed. I forgot. They was in the bed talking. And this fool said, let me go take my first shower. Nigga, what? Let me get this straight. Y'all fully had sex and he had not taken a shower yet? I don't know why y'all allowing dingy prison dick to infiltrate y'all vaginas. I was like, ma'am, I was so mad when he said, let me take my first shower. I was like, so nobody took a shower last night? She didn't? You didn't? But y'all had sex? And even after sex, y'all didn't shower? Y'all stayed in the funk of it all? Don't get me wrong. You don't have to always take a shower after sex. But when somebody got out of prison and y'all did it, that's prison penis. The prison smell is on you. You suck prison dick, because we know for a fact she gave him head, because he said at dinner, okay, that he can't wait to get her lips back on the thing. Once you get to the hotel and someone just got out of prison, the first thing you should do is make them take a shower. I was disgusted. You suck prison dick. Which means who knows what else was on his penis? Who knows if he even took a shower the morning he was, because y'all know sometimes in the prisons, they don't take a shower every day. So do we know if he showered that day or he showered the day before? No one should give anyone head if they don't know for a fact the person took a shower that day. Now, in the real world, if your boyfriend come over, as long as you know he took a shower that morning and then came over to your house, give him head without. But if someone got out of prison, they should always shower first. It's prison. I was like, and then go say, and to me, what that means is, if he did not shower, she didn't either. Because if she showered, he would have got in the shower with her, like he did that. He said, "Babe, you gonna come get shower with me?" Yeah. Both y'all nasties. I'm just nasty. At least y'all clean now. Y'all nasty. Ain't take no damn shower. Anyway, his friend walks up. He's sitting there, okay, because he wants to hang out. He wants to go hang out, go to the casino. He wants to go hang out, have fun. He want to party and bullshit and party. And I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I don't want to go anywhere. I want to go to the hotel. No, I don't want to hang out. And I'm like, she may not have no money left after the $500 dinner y'all just had. Okay, her ATM limit may be cut off. I don't know. Okay, and he like, look, I just want to hang out. Can we go walk around? Not need shoes? No, ma'am. No. Whatever. So some guy walk up or whatever, and it's supposedly some guy who I guess he knew from back in the day. I don't know. And I was like, do you really know him? I don't know. I was confused because I was like, where he come from? Where did he go? How did he get here? It's weird to me because he been gone for at least 10 years. He's been gone for 10 years. They're at this random restaurant, okay? And he's sitting there. He wants to go and party. He wants to go and have a good time. He wants to go and just get something done that's not in a hotel room or whatever. But he does want her, like he's not trying to ditch her. Okay? Well, because she has the money. Okay. And so said friend walk up and she like, the fuck? What is you doing here? Who are you? And the whole time she's upset. Okay. She's mad. She does not want him there. She's upset because she don't want to go out. I don't want to be here. Nothing at all or whatever. And then when this dude walk up or whatever, who he say, I know him from before, whatever. He just saying hey to me, whatever. Okay. He tell friend, my lady, Monique, whatever, she tired, but I want to go hang out. Dude, like, I can go hang out. I got a license or whatever. I'm legal or whatever. So Derek wants to go hang out with his old friend. Monique is pissed. Monique is pissed. And I don't know why. Because I feel like when people get out of prison, and because like he isn't like out and have to go with a half house, he's like out. Like I'm out. So I get he wants to go and hang out. Like he would probably does not. He been sitting in a room in a box for 9 years. No one who's fresh out the box wants to go and sit in a hotel box. The first night he spent in the hotel box, he now wants to go explore the world. He probably wants to see what the world look like. Okay. Now, him and friend exchange numbers. Okay. And Monique is pissed. I don't know why. Now, Monique, like, I just don't get, why would you give him your number? He was like, I was being cordial. I want to be each or whatever. But your family, he like, look, it's just, he just, whatever. To me, Derek didn't do anything wrong in that scene or whatever. Like, if someone recognized, because you heard someone knock on the window because he recognized him or whatever, he was looking like, oh, hey, man, what's up? Again, he been gone for 9 years, okay? So, he also wasn't mic'd. So, the fact that friend wasn't mic'd to me means production didn't set it, because usually if production set the shit up, they would have mic'd old dude up. You only heard him talking through, Monique and Derek's mic. So I'm not, it was someone who just randomly probably was like, oh shit. When I heard knock on the window, and I'm like, oh, somebody really stopped. I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I felt that was something that he did not expect. And then when he seen someone, he knew he wanted to go hang out. Okay, cool, let's go hang out. Monique was pissed. Monique's upset. She's like, I can't believe, why would you? He like, look, baby, it's not no big issue. Okay. She then say, let me see your phone. He gives her the phone. She deletes the guy's number out the phone. And the crazy part to me was he gave her the phone not thinking that's what she wanted to do. And he like, what you doing? And she went and she deleted the dude name. I was like, what? I said, okay. I don't know if he using her. I can't say for a fact if he is yet. What I do know is her doing that was insanely insane. She says, I just don't want him. No, he doesn't need to interact with anyone from his past. Okay. He was supposed to come home and be, with just me. And so why would he want to call someone or hang out with someone from his past who can get him in? I was like, girl, what? What? I was like, no. Yes, why stay at the casino hotel if you don't want to at least go walk around and that's the point of being there. He said, I'm not trying to hide her. Like, I'm saying, come with me because she has the money. But again, I was like, I could not believe she deleted that. I was like, girl, what? And he like, I ain't even do shit. Like, I ain't even do nothing. Like why she tripping? Like, I don't, what's happening? What's going on? Okay. So whatever. Okay. So he feel like, I just can't believe this shit. I just can't believe. Now they're leaving the restaurant. Okay. He was some leftovers. Okay, get the little bags or whatever. And as he's walking out, it's like it's the street or whatever. He sees some other guys who recognized him. So he's like, hey, hey y'all, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Again, when people get out of prison, when they are in their city, they may see folk they have not seen in a while. Okay. So I don't think it's weird. And as he sit in the car, I don't know their name, but I know their face. He's been gone for 10 years. But I know their face. So they would have said, hey, or whatever. She in the car, Monique is in the car crying. Like a baby. Because he like, no, I don't want you to cry. Oh, why are you crying? I don't want you to cry. Don't cry. No. Don't cry. And yeah, she wants him up under her. But I'm like, he not even trying to leave her. He want her to come with him. And she's crying as he's walking to the car, and the guys from back in the day recognize him and say, hey, what's up, or whatever. She's crying. I was like, what the fuck? And he like, oh, you crying? Nah, we can't have that. We can't have that. Right, all night. And who's that? Who's that? Who's calling? Who's that guy? I'm like, girl, clearly it's you. You've been with him since he got out. So people he's seen must, and he lives there. Like, that's his city. And when he said, I feel like she looked at herself as the only person I needed. Because in prison, it was me and her. Okay. And now she think or she feel like I have others, and she don't like the fact there's other folks around me and not just her. In prison, she always knew where I was, what I was doing, and now I'm out and she can't control that. She's trying to control me because it's different. Okay, he said, but she needs to know I still need her because he needs some more money. Okay, need more money. And I feel like it's just crazy because she's making herself look pitiful. she's making herself look like she is a plus size woman who needs a man from prison. And when he gets out of prison, if he is not only concerned with me, that he's a horrible person, I'm going to cry. And I feel like, girl, he's sitting right beside you. He ain't went nowhere yet. And he's introducing her like this, my girl, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. He's not even downplaying you yet, as far as we know. And you in the car crying. I just know who's those people. And I've seen her post stuff on her social media about how people are trying to make her come off as some pitiful fool. And I'm like, no, you and I want to interview her once the season is over. But truth be told, you are acting like an insecure plus size woman who is trying to find her voice in this man who she wants to just sit up on her 24/7. And that's not how life goes. It isn't. So no one is making it seem as if he's using you just because you're big. You are acting like you are buying him. And anytime anyone even looks his way, you have a tantrum. Those are your actions. I feel like a plus size woman can pull whoever she wants to pull. If your confidence don't stand up as tall as whatever else in your life, it looks pitiful. No one feels, well, at least I don't. I don't feel like you don't deserve to be with somebody, whatever. But you have to feel like you deserve him, and like you don't have to be the warden and make him only be with you at all times. And that's the only thing that makes you happy. Not only that, she also feels or acts like, or it came off as if she was nervous to even still be around him. Like when she was, I'm like, girl, you was the camera woman? Flick, click, 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 click. Like she felt like an accessory. Like she was okay to just be around him. And that could be her nerve because he's a stranger. But again, she just in this part of the show, in this part of her life, she does not come off as a confident woman. That can be for many reasons. But my thing is, you can't act like we're not seeing how you are then. Now you could fully be a confident this and that and that and this or whatever. But it's not us basing that on your size. It's really us basing that on your actions and how you come off. And you can't expect him to want to sit around. He's been sitting around for 9 years in prison. So they get back to the hotel. It's 12:30 in the evening, okay? And he like, look, she like, I'm sleepy. Hey, you ain't if you leave and go to the casino, you know what I'm saying, you don't come back. He like, we're not gonna do that. Look, let me go get a Red Bull. Okay, I'll come back. Again, giving that man an ultimatum saying if you try to leave and go to the casino, if you try to go have any fun, don't come back. It's crazy to me. What does Monique do? She's an animal hospital receptionist. And in my opinion, based on her job, she's not wealthy. So I feel like she may have saved a lot of money here and there, whatever, I don't know. But you spending money on him like that, a $500 dinner, 2-week stay there, you're spending money. You used up all your vacation days. Okay, what is you doing? What is you doing? Being a camera person, flick, 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 flick. Now he reminds her, when I was in prison, at this time you was not asleep before, so why are you now sleepy? When I was in prison, you would be up wanting me to call you this late. So why now that I'm here in person, you want to be asleep? The fuck? Okay, now come on around here and let's hang out. Monique said, I don't want to trigger him. Hey, I think if he around here hanging out, gambling or whatever, it can be a trigger and get him into trouble. If you're there with him, girl, watch what he's doing. But to make it seem as if you can't do anything, because anything you do is going to trigger you to go to prison, is stupid. But she put on her flip flops and they go down to the casino because he like, come on, I'm gonna have fun. And she just the girl being a naggy Nancy. I don't want to go. It's gonna be dumb. Blah 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 blah. I was like, girl, but they went to the casino, honey. You know, I've also seen her putting it on her IG as well. However, she's putting up pictures of them that we're seeing like on the show. So every week she puts up a picture that we see that was on the show. I don't think we've seen anything that wasn't on the show. Her story. Let me share her story right now because I just went to her page. What she just said when was this ago? What she just said 5 hours ago. If y'all rethink, I'm out here taking care of a man, y'all crazy. But ma'am, I mean, we can't say she's currently spying his life. What we can say is when he first came home, you know, he was dependent upon you. That's no tea, no shade. But when he first came home, he was dependent upon you. So again, we know this is her page. Okay, she had not posted much or whatever, these face shots or whatever. Okay, this is from when he first came home. Okay. This was also from them on their first date night. Okay. She posted, you know, 2 photos of them together. This is of course from the day he came home. That was from the night of them being at the hotel. So she's currently posting stuff that, you know, was from when he first came home. So we can't say what's going on, okay? Then she put this up. Okay, this is from 2 days ago. Stop tagging her on my page. And she's talking about the sister. You guys can stop sending me the screenshot of their sister Elizabeth, who was a trans sister. The their sister posted of me and my deceased child. So I guess the trans sister posted photos of of her with her deceased child that she had posted on her own page. I'm well aware of what she said. Their family is toxic, weird, and disgusting human beings. It's one thing to be on social media and being attacked about my weight. That doesn't bother or hurt me at all. People know the only way you can truly hurt me is by bringing up my deceased child. I lost a child, a human being. Nothing to be ridiculed about. For Elizabeth to be a transgender woman, if you want to be a lady, you have to present yourself as one. Your actions and mannerisms is not giving that, but I'm going to take the high road with this one. As many things as I can post and say about her, I'm not even going to go there because at this point, she's just trolling some followers and want attention to be blessed. I don't follow old girl, the sister, because I don't, it's on bullshit or whatever. But I feel like anyone posting photos of Monique and her deceased child and using that as I don't get why she would even do that. At all. That's stupid. Okay. So she posted that, and then again, this is a scene from the show from yesterday. And then, of course, she posted photos from them that night on dinner. So she's at least only posting stuff as the show progresses. So we don't know technically if they're together now because she's not posted anything currently from 2023 to show them still being together now. Now she's been commenting and saying how they're together still on other posts, but she ain't post that on her shit. So again, we have to just see what's gonna happen next. But as she told us right here, if y'all think I'm out here taking care of a man, y'all are crazy. Girl, stop crying over that shit. Okay, look, if he wants to go hang out with his friends or whatever, and if he gets caught up, that's on him. But you trying to control him and what he do and who he talk to, whatever, and deleting the girl. Now he should not be out here talking to other women. No. Mm-mm. But what I'm not gonna do is babysit no man. Okay? Because what's done in the dark always comes to light. Okay? So let's hope and pray for the best for both of them or whatever. But we shall see. Okay. Anyway, y'all, that was the whole episode. I hope y'all enjoyed. Did y'all have a good time? Look, again, this season is one of the better seasons. Okay. Why? Because we have all new people. Okay. All new people. And each scene we get of them is something brand new. It ain't nothing we've already seen before. It's new stories or whatever. And who would ever think that a friend would pop up at the restaurant, okay, and had a girlfriend looking pissed? Okay, who would ever think? I don't know. Anyway, y'all, I want y'all to be sure to like the video. I want y'all to be sure to comment in the comment section if you're watching this on the replay. Do not forget to also share me on your social media by hitting the share button. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner. But this is a good season. So tomorrow we'll be live for Love at the Lockup. Girl, no. Tomorrow we'll be live for part 2 of the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion. That's going to be around 5 p.m. I want to also add in, I think I'm going to add in Ready to Love. I have to still watch Growing Up Hip Hop. So though Growing Up Hip Hop will probably be up tomorrow morning sometime. I'm going to do that as the premiere. Because I feel like I don't know if y'all going to come and watch that as a live. I don't know. My neighbor's cutting music on y'all. So we're going to end it here. Okay. Anyway, I will talk to y'all later. Have a good time. Have a good night. I love you all. Okay. I will see y'all tomorrow for Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion. Also Ready to Love. And then y'all can be looking out for Growing Up Hip Hop as a premiere. Gotta go. Bye.